Welcome to another episode of the TUE Brew Review. This week we are checking out Back to the Start. It is a wood-aged English brown ale, and it is produced by Foreign Exchange Brewing Company. These guys are actually have their stuff contract brewed by Liquid Love Brewing out of Buffalo Grove area in the northwestern suburbs, but I believe they now have their own brewery and tap room in the western burbs down by Aurora. So these guys have been making beer for I think a couple, 2-3 years. I've seen some of their bottles. I believe they specialize in a lot of wood-aged beers, and this, of course, is wood-aged. So I'm excited to try this. Let's go ahead and get into this. We've got a 16-ounce can. We've got, I think I saw ABV on here somewhere. Yeah, 7.2%. So for an English brown ale, that's quite strong. So this is going to be a little bit more of a boozy version of an English style brown ale. And I believe it's got yes, it uses a Amburana Wood. I hope I pronounced that correctly. That is actually a South American wood. It's referred to as a Brazilian oak. I think technically it's not a tree, it's a legume, and it is become popular for finishing whiskeys. In fact, I've had a whiskey that has been finished in Amburana Wood. It gives it kind of a nice, interesting spice character. So we'll see what it does to this beer. Let's go ahead and get this guy open. And as one would expect from a brown ale, you got the nice brown color. Kind of a light brown color, but very translucent. It's got a nice kind of a khaki head that's got some pretty good retention to it. Oh yeah, getting those wonderful caramel and kind of biscuit notes in the aromatics, and I'm getting a little bit of spice. I think that's probably coming from the wood. So cheers. So I'm definitely getting the wood in the finish, but I'll start with the that nice malt base, a little bit of sweetness, but with a very slight amount of roast, but more of that just kind of sweet caramel malt flavor that one would expect in a brown ale. But I'm also getting on the back of the palate, getting a nice little hit of like cinnamon vanilla, and that's definitely coming from the wood. Yeah, that's delicious. The sweet malt and that kind of vanilla spice flavor, boy, very complementary with each other. And I think you do need a little bit more boozy heft to a beer like this to stand up to some of the wood aging characteristics. So I can see why maybe they dialed up the grain bill and subsequently the ABV to a little higher level than one would find in a classic British ale. But the body on it is kind of light to medium. It's not heavy at all. And I really love it. It's got a nice long finish. All of those wonderful flavors just kind of linger on the palate in a very good way. And in a sense, it does remind me of when I had this in a whiskey, because you just you get those residual flavors, and moments after drinking it, you can still have a pretty good memory of the taste and the flavor profile. So yeah, this is delicious. I'm gonna go out and try to find some more of this, and if you get a chance, I would recommend you do the same. So definitely check it out. There you have it. Back to the Start, a wood-aged English brown ale from Foreign Exchange Brewing Company. Cheers.